Hello everybody, welcome back to 2B2T. We are here with 475 players, and we are going to work on a few rooms today. The one we're going to start with is this one. We've already got the art up, so we're going to come over here and we're going to put in a ceiling and a floor. Yes. Now, it won't be anything super fancy. In fact, it's going to be pretty simple. But what we're going to do, you see, so we're going to have a wall here to cover this. So I'll probably start the ceiling here. Yeah. So we'll come across like that. We're going to do this. So let's get this built. I realize I'm missing spots, but we'll get them. And then we're going to come across right here. Yes. No. Do we have? We do. So let me see. Yeah, that'll work fine. We're going to cover that up. All right, so what we're going to be doing is we'll be doing this, and then wherever there is a little thing, we'll have to get some more deep slate, a break between the windows. Let's see how this looks. So we could do like that, and then we can do that. And I think that'll look really nice. This is still a primary room. I'm thinking of this as like a little dining hall, to be honest. Although the nun picture kind of, I'm not sure if that's the right picture for a dining hall. But anyways, let me see. So we are one out. So yeah, that'll work because we're going to have the wall right there. Okay. All right, cool. So let's put this in. Let's fall off the scaffolding because we got to do that at least once. I could put safe walk on, but oh well. Perfect. And then, so there would be one here. One here. Yeah, this will work. Except for the fact that I'm going to run out of deep slate. So another one here. And then there'll be another one there. All right, cool. Well, let's fill this in as much as we can. And I have deep slate. It's just, I have a little bit of deep slate, but I got to go mine. I got to go downstairs and mine a bunch more. If only there was a good, consistent, easy way to mine deep slate. I mean, the wither worked a little bit. I haven't tried it, of course, since the update, but it seemed like it was working really good, and then it, like, didn't. Like, all of a sudden it got patched, you know, in their behavior. I don't know. We were just having all kinds of problems. You probably remember those episodes at the other base where we were trying to do that. And I have a ton of deep slate, but it's all silk touched, so it's all in its natural form, and it's like, well, that's useless. I appreciate the individual that mined it all for me because it's shulks and shulks of it, but it's like, that's the wrong type. I'll have to mine it a second time just to be able to use it. Probably my fault for not specifying and saying, well, do it this way. They use baritone to get it, and I could do the same thing, just set my character to baritone. And I just find that baritone, well, if you're mining deep slate, you have to use, you know, a regular pickaxe or a fortune pick, right? Either way. Oh, whoops. Because you want the cobbled deep slate, right? To craft stuff. And so your inventory just gets filled up really, really fast with all of the other items that you just start mining automatically because, well, you know, that's what's going to happen. It's like, well, I don't want all that other stuff. Oops. There we go. And then see, in these sections here, we can hang down some chandeliers. That's why I was thinking this would be a good little, just a little dining hall, you know? It's not super big, but it would allow for quite a few guests if you want to have guests, right? Did we not leave a window? Oh, we were going to put a door there. Oh, okay. I was going to say, why is there no glass there? Well, because we were going to put a door. All right, well, we can still put a door there. That'll work. To the outer gardens, that would make sense for the dining hall as well. Okay. Get this up. We'll be able to take down all this scaffolding and concentrate on a floor design. Since it's a dining hall, we'll still have some sort of, probably a tiled floor will work good still. Other rooms, of course, I'm starting to use different floor types, whether it's wood, like in the library, or in some of the bedroom areas. I'm working on other things, or using wool and carpet. Carpet, I guess, is what I should say. Although I'm using full blocks, so, you know. But anyways, let's see here. We're going to get this. We're going to have to go to a crafting table in a minute. That one, those two, and do I have enough? Yes, I do. Whoops. Okay, so all I need to do is make a few more of the patterned bamboo, and we will be done. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Simple is always the best, you know. Some rooms will be different, of course, but this one, it's a main. I think we're good with that. All right, now we have to put in our wall designs and everything else that we're going to put in. So first, this is going to be like this, so that will complete that. I'm going to take out these so they are out of the way. I realize that I'm not done with that one section, but we'll get that in a moment. Excuse me. All right. Cool. So now all we have to do is kind of close up the walls and put in a floor. Let's remove some stuff from our inventory. What are these things? Oh, concrete. Okay. I actually might use these in there. All right, let's put the scaffolding away except for one stack because we may need it. And we'll put the wood away. Keep these on me for a moment because I'm doing other things with them. We won't need those blocks. All right. We need calcite. Or wait, no. What have we got in this one? Block of quartz, no. I'm thinking maybe of just a white concrete, and then we can pattern it. Yeah. Excuse me. If we were to these. If I was to do this, because there should be a table in the middle. That would be too wide. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it could be too wide. We could make it a 4 wide table, but I gotta have room for like the chairs. If I was to, you can see I could do this, and that's gonna look good. We can do the same thing over here. We just have to fill in this so we don't have mob spawns. Yeah, this is gonna look good. Let me get some more filler blocks. Whoops, stop flying. I'm not trying to fly. I should have a shulker sitting right here. Yes. Cool. Oh yeah, I needed the deep slate, didn't I? So I can finish that edge, and I think I want to change it. Or maybe I want... darn, I'm going to guess that I'm not going to have any more... whatchamacallits. Could maybe get away with this. I was just thinking if I had blackstone. Oh wait, I have a poop ton of blackstone. I forgot. I did a whole nether mining episode. I don't have rockets on me today. Well, that's alright. We'll run. I did a whole nether mining session and stuck all these shulks over here. Oh, but it's all... Okay, never mind. Yeah, I did another mining session. It's just I didn't mine blackstone. Okay, we're not going to use blackstone. However, might be able to use these instead. The middle of the whole palace has no speed buff like the ends of the palace do. I'm going to figure out how to fix that. I mean, maybe put a beacon clear up top in the roof. Maybe that would work. Because I don't want the beam coming through the middle of the Great Hall. That was the problem, is that the beam was coming in and it was like, I don't want the beam there. It's kind of like this one here. I'm going to hide that beam behind the statue so it's not as big of a deal, but I might move it as well. So I was thinking maybe I could do, instead of the, oops, of a sudden? Yeah, the TPS is fluctuating. Must be that time of day. That could work. That looks better. Do I want to alternate it? No, I think I'm just going to make it solid. Yeah. Rather than the deep slate brick here. Then I can put this in. I was thinking though of like a pattern out in the middle of the floor, but there's gonna be a table here, so you won't really see much of the floor because there's gonna be a great big dining table in the middle of it, right? So I don't think it matters as much. Temporarily, though, we are going to have to put a couple torches. Otherwise, you know what will happen. The one thing we don't want to happen. Uninvited guests. They always come to spoil stuff. Now we have to find more. We can put those back for now. This is why I need to clean up these shulks out here. Now that this room is done, I just need to, whoops. I just need to clean all of this up so I can find stuff. Okay, I know I have... Hi, kitty. Yeah, I knew I had some there. Gonna have to do another nether mine run, but make it again for basalt and deep blackstone. Oops. Oh, okay, that's why. That's because I've got that one beacon over on the side still. And it's giving me haste on mining. So these weak stones are not cooperating. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do that for the door. We had another door here, so we can do the same thing. That'll work. We'll replace these, obviously. Oops. Come on, haste. Knock it off. You're making a mess of things. There we go. Alright. We needed to fill in this. We've got some spaces we need to fill in so that we don't get mob spawns, including spiders and stuff. Alright. This one too looks like it. Because... Oh no, whoops, whoops, whoops. I've got it. I've messed up. Alright, cool. These are gonna be tricky. We'll figure that out in a moment. Let's finish this. Well, I'm just messing up all over the place. Professional builder I am, yes. Haha. I know all of the Minecraft ways. I'm doing it on purpose. You just don't know it. Alright. Let me see. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Alright, there. That takes care of that. We can fill that in. We gotta get all the nooks and crannies, because if you leave them dark and it's big enough, you're either gonna get a full mob or a spider. And we want neither. Okay, let's get this side filled in. I think I can actually, oops, do a little mimicry on the other side for these. Because if I come straight across, hi kitty. You just gonna lay down on my arm? Okay, you do that. We gotta fill in all these holes, or they're gonna cause problems. And we don't want problems. Yes, okay. I should be able to do that all the way across, except for here, because that's a door. I can do it here, even though there's art. It's not a problem. But I run into... Oh, no. I can fix this. We're going to be okay. Okay. There's going to be another one here. Alright. You're such a desk hog, kitty. You're just pushing me. It's like, this is my desk. I need room to lay down, and you're in the way. So I'm going to just push your hand and mouse out of the way, because, as I said, this is my desk. Okay. And now you're going to snore. Elio's so cute. Big old fluffy ball of snoring fluff. Okay, so this one's here. That works. For the most part, I think I can make this work. So what I'm thinking is I can mimic this, and I think it'll look good. So let's get some andesite and a little cough to try and clear our throat. I'm feeling better, but it's no fun to get sick, especially right before you're gonna travel, you know? It just potentially ruins everything. The last thing you want to be is sick on an airplane, right? I mean, yuck. That would be no fun at all. Especially since it's a long flight over the Pacific Ocean. You know, so you're talking 14 hours in a plane. It's like, you don't want to be coughing that entire time. Everybody's staring at you and giving you nasty looks. How dare you, you know, come journey and subject them. You know, of course, I would feel the same way, so. I cannot say any different. I would complain just the same. Yes, this is going to work out well. And we can do art, so. Okay. This works for the door really well. That's nice. This one. Come across the bottom so that looks the same. And then we can do this. Probably have to take a break from after this because it's this time of day for like about an hour. Lag starts getting really bad. Not because there's a lot of people online. There isn't. It's just the TPS starts wildly fluctuating. And I'm not sure what it is. I mean, could be lag machine, but I doubt it. Although maybe. Who knows? But it is quite annoying. Too bad this wasn't didn't get centered, but that's okay. We'll do it here. It's gonna be off just a tad, but it's gonna be okay. Yeah, it'll be all right. Okay. The only thing that I have to do is these. And then I can replace this. So this works. All right. Looking much better, much better. This won't matter. Actually, it might. Unless I put a big piece of art that covers the entire wall, this will matter. So we'll just do andesite. It'll work for the look of the room. And then we're going to have to do the same with some of these other areas. We can do this on this side. I'm actually going to put I think a big fireplace here. So we'll go ahead and do this. That way it matches that. Then I can put the hearth. So we're actually going to take these out. In brick format. Fill in all these little holes. And then we'll do it similar to what we did in the bedrooms for the actual hearth. So we can do the 2. This one's going to be a large one. Yeah. So we kind of need to bring it out then. Maybe not. We'll have to figure out how to kind of cover that. I know my concentration is severe. Oops. I think I'm going to make it the same instead of offset like that. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll work well. I am going to replace this. I don't like the way that just the one little white piece sticks in right there. It just, yeah. All right. I'm lazy. Wrong box. Let's get these. We're going to put these along there. All right. Then let's get, do I want to do this or do I want to do more of these? Actually, I think I'm going to do that. All right, cool. These will be like this. Let's get some blocks to come up on here. Like that. Then I need a few more of them. Would like to put a piece of artwork here, to be honest. I think it would look good, right? Especially if we do this. Did they all fall? Oh, there they are. And then if I put I don't want the art to be inset. It has to be out. We can use this as a lighting. Let's get some things. Let's see what we can put here. Doesn't matter what I put behind it. Okay, there's that. Excuse me. What do we need for... I need these, don't I? We We should be good. There's no wood close by. Because it's behind this wall. So yeah, okay, we're good. Nothing's gonna burn down. That's always a concern when you're putting flames. Then that means we need a 4x4 art piece to sit there above the fireplace mantle. Alright, well, let's look at what we got really quick. We could do this. This actually would work. No, not those. No, we don't want race cars. Oh, I gotta put this up in the library in the... Okay, I'll have to remember I've got that. No, we don't want those. No. Kitty is cute. I don't think I have... I need to find out where I stashed